picture here with the Sailor Mickey and the pirate's hat and the Disney Cruise Line picture, which was not going. We're not going on a Disney cruise, and always believe in the magic. So, I don't know if this is going to reach anyone live today, but hopefully it does.
You can watch the replay on it.
Yeah. So, oh hey, Rob Fuzz.
Rob Fuzz.
Thanks
Hey.
for coming on here. We are so sorry that we're so late. I was just saying we had bad weather and we had bad traffic, so those two combined, you got to get here safe.
Yes, we also have Disney
More
World
people coming
Adventures.
on.
Yep, we have Blaine 2007. More sunshine, please. Hey, thanks, Jim, for showing up.
Awesome. Yes, thank you.
Thanks, guys. It is a lot later than...
Oops, sorry about that. Playback.
It is a lot later than what we had planned to do it, but...
And we're doing this from a cell phone, the iPhone, this time. So
yeah,
hopefully it helps the quality.
Yeah, it should be a little bit better on it. So some interesting things are coming up. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the support, Rob Fuzz. Yep. We just didn't know if anybody was going to be up this late back east, so thank you.
Cat Chat Fever, welcome. Adventures of David and Aaron, welcome. Our
Alyssa
fellow
Stenberg.
California boys.
Disney
Paul
World
Wilgus.
Adventures.
Yeah, Paul Wilgus, thanks guys.
Blaine 2007, Ed Tolson Jr.
Ed Tolson. And Ed, are you on a cruise right now, or are you...
I think he's still on his cruise.
Ed Tolson?
I think
Or are you going on one real soon? I can't remember. I know there's a bunch of the TWB Traveling with Bruce family, which are going on cruises or have been on one. So there's a lot of people that have been going on cruise lately.
Hey, Bob and Ashley.
Hey, guys.
And thank you, Rob Fuzz, for tweeting out the stream. That helps us.
So we have a lot of firsts coming up, but we are going on our first non-Disney cruise. So we are pretty excited about that.
I mean, yay! I'm open to different things with cruises.
Jim says, much brighter picture today. Looks good. Good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're not on our computer, so we're hoping to upgrade. We were getting ready to get rid of AT&T, but
we are upgrading the internet speed.
Upgraded it, so we're going to see how much that actually improves it. So we'll see. But
we won't be able to enjoy that till we get back from the cruise. But they're supposed to install it on Saturday.
So we have Pirate Princess Red. Hello, Angela. So we are. I remember when the countdown was 100 days. We are now 1 day away. We both work tomorrow.
Well, 1 day away from flying, but really 2 days
basically
from the cruise.
To start. Yep. So just one more working day.
Yep.
Tomorrow after work, I drive down to Fresno to pick up my mom. She's going to be taking care of our little kitties here.
3:30 for me starts my vacation.
And
but mentally, I've been in vacation mode all week.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of activity going on. Just so you guys, if you don't know, we are going on a newer ship from the Norwegian cruise line. It is called the Norwegian Bliss. Excited about going on that. It's about 4,000 passengers, and we're going on a 7-night cruise out of Miami. So what we kind of thought we would do today, if you guys have any questions about our trip and what we're doing, we're going to go over through some of our itinerary and some of the things, because I know some of our Disney fans, like Kenny from Alpha Traveler 1, he's on the border of going on a cruise, but just kind of the things we do a little bit to get ready for our cruise and kind of the stuff that we pack, which could be a little bit differently than how you would pack for a Disney World or Disneyland trip on that.
Well, one thing you didn't do this time was the famous flashcards. We don't have the flashcards this time, so that was kind of a disappointment. But we have an actual printed out itinerary, but this really is more, this is a group cruise, so it's more what Sea Cruisers have had planned for everybody, along with what we want to do separately as far as, just us. So I don't think we needed flashcards this time.
No, you don't have to do as much planning on a cruise. Welcome, Dawn, from Just Out and About. Steve World's here. Hey, how are you?
I do want to shout out for Bob and Ashley that they actually just released their day 4 on the Oasis of the Seas video. So looking forward to watching that. I think we have to catch up on 3 and 4, but we did watch 1 and 2. So it's been very exciting so far.
Yeah, I would probably say this week, since probably the end of over the weekend, I've been the most disconnected with YouTube, just in for us trying to get everything in preparations for this trip. So I've been really focusing on what we need to do, and I keep thinking I forgot something. Been packed since Saturday, so we've been trying to make sure that we have everything done, and I think we're good. I think there's just a few things I want to put into the luggage, but other than that, we're all set. We got our carry-on luggage ready to go. We got Greg's taking the carry-on with clothing. I'm having stuff with our more of our travel equipment for filming.
Always good to at least have one pair of clothing or one, set of clothing, and just in case you don't get your luggage for a while, at least something to wear for dinner. And also, Bob and Ashley did say that this life of ours is in day 4, so that's awesome. That was pretty cool. We saw your picture on, I think it was Facebook, so that must have been a special treat for everybody to see. So special guest stars on their show.
Yep, and we got a few different people. Brady, can I get a shout out, please? Hey, Brady, how are you? Six Hand Spice joined in.
Barrow Boy Woods.
Yep, hey, Barrow Boy, how are you? Thanks for joining us. And
there's some new people on here, I think, we haven't seen before.
A couple, and I've seen some of these names before.
Well, they're not familiar to me, but just out and
Michelle
about.
Phillips, hello. So, if you guys aren't familiar with, we are going on a group cruise with the Sea Cruisers.
Norwegian Bliss.
Yes, they are Arjons, Disney legend, welcome.
Hey, Arjons.
The Sea Cruisers have their own YouTube channel. If you guys haven't checked them out, please check them out. They actually have a lot of subscribers. They have about 39. They just went over 39,000 subscribers. So they have a lot of YouTubers out there that watch their videos. So it's going to be fun to see how they do a group cruise. This is the 4th group cruise that Amy, who's the main one of Sea Cruisers, has hosted. And there are 78 people that are going on this group cruise. So it is a huge one. This is by far the biggest group cruise that she has done. And it is on pretty much a brand new ship, because the Bliss...
That's where the nervousness comes in. It's a huge, big ship.
the Bliss launched in April of this year, so we're going on a really brand new one.
Six Hand Spice is going on it next year. Awesome. Well, you'll be able to hopefully see some of our videos, but not ruin it too much for you guys.
Yes, so we are, just so you guys know, we are going to, we've seen a lot of people going live on Aweigh. We're going to planning on doing that too.
Adventures of David and Aaron.
Which will be the California Boys. We'll be going live probably around 4 Eastern on Saturday. So we'll be going live on the deck from that. So we're excited to do that. We're going to try to get on the ship as early as we can. That way we can explore a little bit. We are doing a pub crawl at the beginning of it. Dilly-dilly!
Naturally for you here.
But we, yeah, they're kind of cool to see the differences. This Life of Ours was, they were live. Bob and Ashley were live. Elena.
We probably won't be doing it as long as Bob and Ashley. I don't know about the internet, but...
yeah, we're not sure. We're not getting the internet package while we're on there.
Yeah, but we'll have some fun as long as we can
live. So hopefully you guys will join us on Saturday to see the difference between all the different cruise lines. We all went on different ones, so it's always exciting to compare it. And we're excited because this is our first non-Disney cruise, Norwegian one, and we want to compare it.
Thank you, Rob Satter. Drive safe.
Yes, he recently made comments on our YouTube page, so thank you. Thanks, guys.
How much is the internet package? You know, Rob Fuzz wants to know.
There's different ones. I don't know the exact cost, Rob, but there's depends on the cruise line. They have some that if you just want to stay in contact with social media, and then they have one where you can do more, like you can post stuff. Yeah, it's not cheap. You're looking anywhere for probably like the internet one that you could actually send stuff, probably about $200 at a guess for a 7-night cruise.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw So Tweety came in. Hey, So Tweety, how are you?
Hey.
But
well, yeah, they have the app that they want us all to get so that at least you can text through that if you can't do it through your regular phone, the Norwegian app.
One of the NCL app, they have basically text messaging, and that's how we're planning on contacting other people within the group cruise. So the other day, we've been waiting for NCL. Well, Amy was waiting to get information on what the itinerary was going to be. So we finally have our itinerary for the group cruise, which...
Just real quick, Bob and Ashley said it was $95 for the week for one device, but I asked how much did he get for that $95, like how much internet, so we'll see.
And he went on Royal Caribbean, so that's going to be a little bit different than that. But who else are we?
We're almost packed and ready to go. A few odds and ends and things like that, so but we're pretty much set.
So we wanted to kind of just go through really what we're going to be expecting to go on there and kind of what we have planned. Stuff has changed. You never know what's going to happen. One of our plans fell through. We were going to go into Nassau and do kind of like an amazing race quest, like an adventure where we were traveling through different parts of the town. Unfortunately, that fell through just as of yesterday. So we are not doing anything as of right now in Nassau. We are going to go to the Tortuga rum factory, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
We might check out the aquarium, depending how expensive it is. Cause I didn't know they had an aquarium there. I thought it was just a water park. Yeah,
they have an aquarium there.
But I mean, we can see. We can just whatever we feel like doing. Nassau isn't one of my favorite spots. Only I've been into it twice, and what we got to see of it was fun. We did the Queen's Steps and we saw the forts and things like that, but we were going to do kind of like an amazing race thing, but that got canceled. So maybe see about what else there is to do there, or just go to Tortuga Rum Shop and go back on the ship and have fun there.
The Biteleys joined us. Welcome, guys.
Hey, and welcome.
Then Bob and Ashley, they did a video of the jet boat adventure.
He just
on a previous
Bob
one.
Said do the jet boat adventure.
Yeah.
I don't know how expensive that is, but we can find out.
Michelle Phillips, I've only done one NCL cruise. It was not my favorite, but it was an old ship. This new one has a lot more to do. Yeah, there is a lot to do on this ship.
I do go-karts and laser tag.
One of the things we just found out is they have
in the spa
a water slide, and it keeps breaking down.
Well,
they get stuck in it.
They don't break down, but it's like a free fall drop. You get in, they close the latch, and then they drop you. But for some reason, it goes up a hill. But the ladies that were on it, they would go up and then slide back down, and then stop there. And I'm reading the comments like, how did they get out? And I guess there's like a little hatch that they get people out of. And I said, if you get stuck on there, I'm going to go crazy. Because I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I don't want to be getting stuck. You have to weigh a certain amount. And we've been trying to get into Speedo shape, so I think we might get stuck. You never know. No.
Welcome, Cargo. How are you? So, we're flying American, because I know someone had asked, I think it was So Tweety, previously had asked, what are we flying on? We're flying American. We're leaving out of Fresno bright and early in the morning at 6 a.m.
Oh,
now, boy. Part of our concern is it's been, when we get a lot of rain, it gets foggy. We had rain this past weekend, and the next day there was a fog, like a severe fog warning, dense fog. It gets really bad here in Central California with the fog and a lot of agriculture out here. We have rain the next 2 days, not having rain Friday, so that usually means we have fog. So
rain Saturday,
we hope,
and more rain next week, we'll be here for it.
Yeah, we'll cross our fingers. We hope we don't get delayed in Fresno, because it usually takes about 45 minutes to fly to LAX, which is where we're going to the transfer, and our plane doesn't leave until 8:50. So we hope we don't have any issues. So our friend Thomas Henry, who went on a trip recently, he just came back like a week ago.
Sherry Sekus. I said it right this time.
He had all these issues getting to the port. So hopefully it'll be smooth sailing. So we're a little bit concerned about that. We're going to fly into Miami in the about 5 o'clock.
Evening.
In the evening.
It'll be dark probably.
Yeah, there's a group cruise hotel, which not everyone's staying there. But we're going to be staying where Amy is and her children.
Do like a potluck type of thing.
We're going to do a potluck at 7 o'clock Eastern time. So get a chance to meet them before we go on board, kind of discuss, you know, a few different things like plan tactics of traveling together to the port. So that should be really exciting. I think that's when it's really going to pick up. We will be vlogging on this cruise, but we will be vlogging, like, for example,
like for our videos, to do videos.
But if there's certain activities that are going on, like for example a gift exchange that is being put on by Sea Cruisers, we won't be vlogging during that part. We're planning on doing daily vlogs, and also like maybe we're going to film certain restaurants.
We could take pictures and maybe a little bit of video or something.
But it's there.
We'll talk to her.
You guys could go through them to check out kind of what we're doing amongst them. But other than that, we want to do our own thing and keep our videos separate from them. But you will see parts of the group, and you'll see them definitely, because I know when we go to Tortola, we're going on a group a tour with them. We're going to be vlogging that. So certain things we will, certain ones that we won't do. Are we missing anything? Are we doing
Everybody's
good on chat?
just saying hi to everybody and welcoming everybody.
Good. So we're staying not too far. I mean, if you've ever been to Miami, the airport to the port of Miami is
3D effect.
Is not really that far from each other. Sandra D's Adventures. Hello, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra D.
It's not that far, so we'll be at the Cambria airport. So we're hope that it's a nice one, but if anything, it's only going to be there for one night. So we're excited about doing that, and then we begin. We're planning on being there at 8:30 to the cruise port, which is early.
We were gonna do like Lyft or Uber, but now
we will.
Well, now she has a group thing where you can all.
We're all gonna meet. Everyone who wants to go together will meet in the front of the thing, and then we'll all call Lyft or Uber.
Oh,
so we're going.
I thought it was like a big shuttle or something.
No, we'll go about the same.
Okay,
time.
So we're still taking Uber or Lyft.
I saw Bill Southern.
We're just meeting there.
Hi, Bill Southern. Welcome. You know, you guys, there's a lot of great channels.
Hey, Bill Southern.
On here. So, if you guys haven't checked each other's channels out, definitely do. Put in there, please, creator. We want to give you guys a shout out. We have cruise channels on here. We have Disney channels on here.
Cargo stuffing her face with peppermint marshmallow cookies, and you don't share? How dare you?
So you guys, if you want to put creator in there so people can check you out, definitely we would like to give you guys some support there. So when we get on the ship, some of the things we couldn't book, the go-karts, because they do have go-karts.
We're going to do that when we get there. A lot of it we're going to do when we get there.
Yep, the laser tag.
I don't think I want to do the blackout thing. That's kind of crazy.
They have no, it's an escape room.
Yeah, but it's like black. It's like dark black. You can't see where you're going, I thought.
It's not. It's an escape room, and basically you have to solve tasks to open up the room.
You're stuck in there for an hour.
But unless they open it. It's in a restaurant.
That's even weirder. I saw that.
Yeah, so it's not as if, like, there's some places that you can go to and you have to figure it out to get out the room.
If you have to get out, I'm sure they'll let you out.
But this apparently is in a restaurant. So, but there's also Prohibition, which is a show that we haven't booked yet. We don't know if we're going to book for it. We think it's going to be a little bit risque. Not that we're against risque. Cargo says to read her last comment. But
Gregory, I'm not the one that needs to get Speedo ready loud. You really think I'm gonna be wearing a Speedo? I don't think so. No, I'm gonna just forget the Speedo and act like I do not know what's going on.
David here tonight. Can you believe give me a night off for good behavior? Well, I hope you're always good, David. But yeah, so
I'll leave that alone.
we're going to try to get on the ship as early as we can so we can go to where we need to go to book the reservations. I would say with us not being familiar with Norwegian, we are a little bit more comfortable that we are going with people who have cruised NCL before, as well as Amy, who has gone on lots and lots of cruises. Yeah, so
she's only been on one Disney cruise. We're going to have to change that for her. She needs to come back to Disney.
Yeah. So it's a 7-night cruise, like I said. Not to bore you with some of the details, but some of the fun events that we're going to be doing is a bar crawl, like I said. And we'll probably be crawling out of the bars. We're going to be doing
I'll be the one pulling him by the shirt or whatever to get him out. So
we're going to be doing a cabin crawl. So what that basically means is the group and people who want to go to the other.
Thank you, Rob. We're really excited. Dilly.
To go to the other cabins, you can check them out. So the benefit of this is, if you're only familiar with an inside cabin and you're kind of curious to see what maybe a veranda might look like, or a balcony, or a suite, this is a good chance for you to go through, because our stateroom is a little bit, even though it's a balcony, it's a little bit smaller than some of the other ones because of the way the design of the ship. We notice it's about maybe, I don't know how much feet smaller, but it's smaller than some of the other cabins. But this gives a chance for people who are kind of curious what category room it is, give them a chance to see it. So we do have a cabin crawl set up. We have 4 nights of specialty dining. So we want to eat in the main dining room. We also want to do a buffet dinner one night, because I hear NCL has really good buffet dinners. So we set a night out that we're going to do that. We have 4 upgrade ones. We're going to go by ourselves one night and go to a restaurant called Ocean Blue. We also have with the group teppanyaki night. We have La Bistro, which is a French restaurant, and we also have Cagney's, which is like a steakhouse, but they also have seafood in there too.
And I don't know if you said you wanted to do the buffet on one of the nights for dinner too. Okay.
Yeah. So we kind of want to film everything. I know on Disney, we never really went to the buffet because they have the rotational dining, and they are so fun that you want to follow them around. So we didn't really get a chance to experience that. So we are looking forward to that. Nathan Boat Review channel came on. Hey guys, how are you? Harmony on Sunny. That's right. I remember you saying that before. Yeah. I know I saw something. So Tweety said, get pics of you guys catching shrimp in your mouths during teppanyaki. I'll probably get it in my eye, Hillary.
They're going to throw it. We're going to go.
Blaine said, cabin crawl may be something you do regardless if you mean to or not. Hashtag too drunk. Yeah, hopefully they don't do the cabin crawl after we do the bar crawl.
No, I'll be sober, so...
We have a couple of bar crawls that are planned. The cool thing about these events that Amy does, she puts all these down, but you don't have to show up. I mean, if you want to, join some of them, but you're not you're not required to show up. It's just there
to have fun. I know what you meant.
So if you want to join some of the events, you can. If you don't, then you don't have to do it. So
yeah. I mean, we're gonna have our own, relaxing time and everything, just to take in, the ship and everything. So yeah, it's not gonna be like bam, bam, bam. This is what we got to do all the time. So we're gonna have fun.
Our first 2 days, not including the day we leave port, our first 2 days is sea days. So we have back-to-back sea days to really just kind of relax. Although Greg is getting upset with me because I want to get up early in the morning so I can run. Dilly. So
I'll be running too.
I want to, because the last cruise I gained 10 pounds. 10 pounds.
Well, there's the gym too to use, which oversees the ocean.
So I don't want to gain 10 pounds on this cruise. I'm actually down to 147. I weighed myself yesterday.
That's awesome.
From the end of April, at the end of that cruise,
hey Molly Dolly,
I was at 164. So I've lost 17 pounds, and I really don't want to gain 10 pounds back. So I'm going to do my best to enjoy food, but I also want to exercise to do it. Someone else joined us too.
Molly Dolly.
No, Destination Storm joined us too. Welcome, guys.
I like that name, Molly Dolly. It's fun to say.
And adventures ahead. Awesome, guys. Thank you, Josh and Michelle. So you guys.
So Tweety said congratulations. She also said, do they have a busy schedule outside of the regular cruise events? I'm so interested in how a group cruise works.
Yeah, and this is one of the things, because we are looking at doing our own group cruise.
They got a theater. I think they have the zip lining too.
No, they don't have
no zip lining?
No, but she's talking about in terms of what they have planned. There's something every day, Hillary, but there's not, again, there's not a lot, because I know they're going to be off filming their own things at times. But
hey, Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel, welcome.
They also have, there's 2 kind of Broadway shows. One is the New Jersey Boys and also Havana. So we're grouped to go on those. We signed up to go with the group.
Hey, Paul Wilgus.
They also have like comedy shows, which to be honest, I'm not. I know a lot of people like the comedy.
Show. I would want to see them.
I don't like comedy shows myself because a lot of times they're too vulgar or they cuss.
Oh, do I have to bring up Vegas for George Wallace?
He didn't cuss though.
No, but some of that was pretty bad.
Yeah, but I figure if you're a comedian and you can make people laugh without cussing, then you're a good comedian. And
I think it'll be fun. It's a non-Disney cruise.
Yeah,
so
it's an open book. Not that I'm a prude or anything, but I don't know. I don't always find comedians.
We'll
funny.
see how they are.
Hello at I thought it was Cher at Sherry.
Bob and Ashley said they have adult shows and family friendly.
Thank you. So Tweety, don't go to the late show if you don't like vulgarity because earlier shows are okay. That's good to know. What else?
Paul Wilgus said to use the stairs instead of the elevator.
We will.
But sometimes I will be using the elevator.
With 4,000 passengers on the ship, I don't know how crowded the elevators are going to be.
Going up, probably use the elevator. Going down, I would probably use the stairs because it's sometimes, harder to go up the stairs than it is to go down the stairs, depending on how many flights you're doing. So, flights of stairs.
Derick, I think that makes me a comedian because I make people laugh just by typing out loud. The friend is on the edge. Is the edge? Is that
who?
Is that Nathan? Boat
oh,
is that the Edge Carnival or is that the Celebrity? A Celebrity, I think, is called the Edge. I'm not sure. So. Lost my train of thought there. Oh, so we have 2 sea days, and then we go to St. Thomas. Now, our plans are not really concrete right now for St. Thomas.
Yeah.
But
we're just going to kind of see what happens, what interests us and things. So
we are going to go on the Sky Ride, which is basically a gondola that takes you on top of a 700...
Yeah, that scares me.
700-foot mountain, so you can see a view of the bay.
There's also a bar up there, isn't there, or something?
Yeah, there's some shopping. So we should get some good views of our ship from up there. There's 2 ports at 2 sides, and we are on, I can't think of the name, Haven. I can't think of what the name of it is. But did I see Traveling with Bruce come in?
Yes.
Very good.
Welcome, Traveling with Bruce. Or Bruce, thank you.
Oh, he is there.
Yes,
awesome.
he is.
Celebrity Edge. Yep, there he is. Welcome, Bruce.
Jim from More Sunshine, please. So the Edge is the guitarist for you two, and you put just kidding.
So so that day is kind of open. They have a pirate museum there that just opened up not too long ago.
That'd be cool to watch or look at.
There's 2 things I want to do in St. Thomas besides a sky ride, I think they call it. A bushwhacker and a rum punch. Those are 2 drinks which apparently are synonymous with, not that I drink a lot, dilly.
Yeah.
But
I think you'll be having a drink every day of the week.
I want to try that. Yes.
Drink lots of water to flush it all out.
Yes, Cargo. They have a pirate museum in St. Thomas and in Nassau. So we're looking forward to doing that. And then the next day, we're going to be in Tortola. So Tortola, part of the British Virgin Islands. And we are going to...
I don't know too much about these other 2 ports, the St. Thomas and Tortola, too much.
St. Thomas is one of the islands I've always wanted to visit.
That one looks really nice.
Tortola is British, so maybe we might be able to find some British candy there. Some Cadbury's or something that's specifically English.
They have the wine or the rum tour, isn't it? The rum tour?
Yes, so we are going
Why is the rum gone?
We're doing it's a group activity. We're going to go to an old rum distillery, which I think is like 400 years old.
Sandra D, that will go very fast, those 140 plus days.
Yes. I saw This Life of Ours jumped on too, so awesome.
And Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel 72 days will even go faster for you.
Yeah, our 100 days just went boom. And now we're like, whoa.
How'd it go? Boom.
Yeah. So they have like different levels of alcohol, but one of them is like knock your pants off or something. Knock your panties off.
What the?
Get your panties off or something.
I don't know what kind of drinks you're looking at here.
It's a rum. It's supposed to be a rum that has a kick. And Amy and them visited it before on a previous vlog that they did. And it looks like it's pretty interesting to try. I want to try that one.
Awesome, Cargo. There's a British store near her. Let me know if you want me to look for something specific.
There you go. Anything with British candy.
We'll make a list for you.
What else? Yeah, so we're also going to go to a beach, but it's basically a tour of the island. And then I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're looking forward to doing that. That should be a pretty fun day. I like looking at history of islands. In fact, when we're on these different islands, I want to look for books about history with like pirates and how that, you know, how each island not was affected, but their part in the history of with pirates and just in general the history of it. So I'm hoping to find different islands or books out there. That's one of the things I'm going to be looking for.
Some things we're just going to wing it to. Like if we just see something we want to do, then we'll just do it.
Yep.
Because we're on vacation and we can.
Yep. That day we do Tortola. We also will have a teppanyaki dinner that night. We have the Jersey Boys show, so that should be a really fun day.
That.
Day 6.
That one you said has a lot of vulgarity or
there's a lot of cussing in it, but it's a good show. I liked it a lot. Day 6.
Molly Dolly said a rum tour, but a clean comedian. Did you put it?
Dilly.
Laughing faces like that. How could you do one and do not the other? That's weird.
Day 6. It's one of the events is Get Tipsy with Amy. Woo! And we're also going to do group photos that day. And then we have Le Bistro that night. So it should be fun. And then when we were in Nassau, since our one event was canceled, we're going to do a scavenger hunt on the ship. It's interesting that our time...
Norwegian Bliss, Sherry.
In Nassau, we arrive at 12 o'clock, which is pretty late. And then we leave at 7.
At Nassau?
Yeah, Nassau, not
Nassau. We're going to Nassau.
So that's not gives us a whole lot of time to go and do a lot of stuff. And the scavenger event is at 2. So the one thing we want to do is we always go there when we go to Nassau, is the Tortuga Rum Cake Factory. And we're probably just going to get off the island, go to that.
Get off the island?
I'm sorry, get off the ship.
Wow, where are you going to go?
Once you get through, like...
Better have some floaties with you.
Once you get on the street outside the port, you're talking about maybe 100 yards to the Tortuga Rum Factory. And then we're probably going to turn around and walk back on the ship.
If you want some exercise, go up the Queen's Steps and back down and just be really careful because those things are slippery.
Yeah.
But I think I'm good with that. I've done that twice and yeah.
Got to draw the line somewhere. Yeah, so what else do we have going on? Nassau is our last day, which is sad. I kind of prefer those of you guys who are familiar with cruising. Do you guys prefer a sea day on your last day, or do you prefer a port?
We're doing a port, and then that's the last day. And then,
yeah.
Wow.
I myself would rather have a sea day on the last day.
That's how it's been with Disney for us.
That way you can unwind, but sometimes they change it. We're going to Nassau, St. Thomas, and St. Martin. I want to go to St. Martin. That's one of the destinations also I want to do. That would be really cool.
Some point we will, yeah.
Sea day, I think everyone agrees sea day in the last day. But so that's kind of a nutshell of what we're doing. We're excited, and then we have
everything's not set in stone. Things can be switched around or whatever.
Yep.
You know?
We're not sure entirely what we're going to be filming, but we know we're definitely going to be filming a lot.
There's a seagull, film it.
No, but just in terms of the different stuff. We want to do, again, daily vlogs, but we also want to do short videos. So different stuff, like maybe Greg in that Speedo that he had promised to wear. And
I didn't promise anything.
I remember
I think you were the one that did it.
I don't know.
You were probably too drunk and you just thought it was in your head this whole time.
So it's one of the things, again, we want to do is compare... Yes, so Tweety, to film everything and decide what to publish later. On our last cruise, we had a poor day, and we were back in Fort Lauderdale the next day. Yeah, I think a lot of people, it's kind of a letdown when you do that. But we want to compare the difference between Disney, because we haven't let go. We can't let go. Disney Cruise. We want to compare what Disney has offered.
Disney will always be
compared to what Norwegian offers. Now, this is one Norwegian ship, which is a new one. So we're also going on the NCL Escape next September.
And then Disney.
So, and then we have Disney, like 5 weeks later, we
November.
have Disney Fantasy coming out off after that. So,
I don't think we'll ever do that again where there's so many cruises kind of that close to each other, because it's a lot to plan for and stuff throughout the year of that many cruises. So
it is.
We'll probably do one cruise a year if we do a cruise that year or whatever.
It's financially tough to do that. The Disney Fantasy Cruise, Hillary, is going to Cozumel, Grand Caymans, and Falmouth, Jamaica. And then it goes to Castaway Cay, which...
That's the best.
Castaway Cay.
That's like, and they say the best for last.
Yeah, that's
so it's something to look forward to. It's awesome. Yeah. We love it.
So This Life of Ours just went on that cruise. In fact, we basically are going on the same cruise they were.
We are going on the same cruise.
Well, they left November 10th this year. We're leaving November 9th next year.
The same itinerary, and it's Christmas too.
Yeah.
So we were doing the December one, but because of things with my job, we had to switch it to November. So.
Blaine 2007 said that you would fit in with all the Euros, like the Europeans, if you wear your Speedo.
Yeah, probably not. Europeans are more thinner and toned.
So some of the things just at the top of my head that I'm interested in is, one, I want to this level of service. I want to compare.
Back would be cool. Adventures of David and Aaron.
The level of service between what Norwegian does to what Disney offers. We will be heavily comparing the two, because Disney's cruises are a lot more expensive. It's less.
But you get what you pay for.
Bliss is less expensive by maybe $500 than what we paid on the Disney one. Maybe even a little bit more than that. It might have been like $600.
But if you don't do the math, you'll never know the difference.
But the one thing is,
have a drink, dilly.
I think Disney includes a lot more. So like the soda is free with it. The restaurants, you don't really have to upgrade.
Room service is included. We don't know about room service with the Bliss, if it's included or not.
Yeah, but on some of the complaints I hear from other cruise lines is that the main dining room food is just mediocre because they want you to spend money to go to an upgraded restaurant. So we're going to be looking at the food quality. We want to experience the main dining. We want to look at the buffet. So there's a lot of stuff that we're looking at, plus just the ambiance and the setup of the cruise. I'm looking forward to seeing their atrium. So that should be interesting. So there's a lot of stuff that we are looking forward to.
So This Life of Ours said, whoops, where'd it go?
Michelle Phillips, get Disney out of our mind. There's no comparison.
She said, yes, we would be joining you guys if I didn't have a wedding to work. Rachel and June were going to try to meet with us on that cruise for the fantasy, but it didn't work out. But there's always another cruise, of course, so we can, do something.
Why no casinos on a Disney ship? They basically, that's Josh, who's also from Adventures Ahead. They usually, that space, they put that into the children's activities, the children's clubs. So, when people complain about, why would you want to go on a Disney when there's so many kids? Well, the kids are locked away in the children's club.
They're not locked away. So, you know what? We went to the open house on the Magic, and they have a lot of cool, fun stuff. They have better stuff than the adults have sometimes. It's like they got video games and toys and slides and everything, and I mean, we're big kids at heart anyway, so it's just like, okay, I want to stay and play video games. We're on vacation.
Our buddy Traveling with Bruce, if you guys haven't checked out Traveling with Bruce and you guys want great information on cruising, definitely check his channel out.
He's so lot awesome. Of information.
He's been really great for us. He's been on our live show a couple of weeks ago. We did a collaboration with video with him. He's awesome. So thank you, Bruce, for coming by. So definitely, you guys, check him out. He does a lot of short videos too, which is perfect in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. If you want to do a quick video on anything. One of the latest things is there was a drug bust on the the MSC Seaside.
Wow.
So anything happens on a cruise ship, and you know, it's almost like an episode of Miami Vice with some of the things that go on over there. But yeah, it's thank you, Bruce, for coming along. I enjoy anytime you come and see us. But
Night, David
yes.
and Aaron. Thank you for coming by.
Paul Wilgus, you have to remember Disney is more expensive, so maybe things may not be as good. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see just a comparison. And I would say, Night, David and Aaron, thank you for joining with us. I'm curious to see, I'm open-minded. I'm not going to go in there and say Disney's the only way. Disney, they don't do as good as Disney. First of all, I'm going to be happy just to be not at work. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna meet new people.
I'm not gonna be gambling though. I have fun. You were the one that told me the odds of winning on a cruise ship are very slim, and I've heard other people say it was just kind of like throwing your money away. So I think I'm good with not gambling on a cruise ship.
La Lido Loca, when they were gambling, they were winning. So and there's
awesome.
there, you know, whether you're doing the slots or the other games like what is it, roulette, or
yeah, I don't do that.
So
the slots is like the most.
Someone's got to win on there. But what I was saying is that in Vegas, your odds.
Thank you, David and Aaron.
They're more restricted. They have to have a certain winning percentage, but on the cruise they don't have those same guidelines. So
that's what So Tweety said.
Yeah.
They're not held to the same standards.
Correct. So that's where
Thank
you don't
you,
always
Cat Chat
get
Fever. Have a good night.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cat. I was going to say Cat Fat. Cat Chat Fever.
Pirate Princess Red said casinos are overrated. Adventures ahead. Where do the adults hang out on a Disney ship later at night? They have some adult-only areas with like jacuzzi and a pool. They have nightclubs and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. There's something there for everybody, I think. It depends on what ship you're on too.
After like 10 o'clock, one of the districts, they become into adult districts. So you have a couple of bars there. You have like some nightclubs. So they do have
Sandra
it.
D's Adventures.
Hi, Sandra D. I haven't been able to watch the last couple of your videos, but I definitely will check those out. But yeah, Disney does have areas. They have the Cove Cafe, which is a exclusive area only for adults. It's in the over 18 section, where you can get coffee, specialty coffee. So there's quite a lot that Disney offers. No, there isn't a casino. They don't have a drink package to say.
Drink
Cargo.
reviews.
Yeah, we'll do one. You know, another drink
Welcome
that I
back,
want,
Nathan.
because, you know, I don't really drink that much. Another drink
Wow.
that I want to try is a Miami Vice.
Oh, wow.
Mary,
that was the one that Bob and Ashley did a toast.
they toast,
yeah, they did a shout out
toasted
to
us.
What?
I don't know what I'm... Mary Ellen
They did
Shaw.
a shout out.
Hello, Mary. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, so there's a lot. There's a lot. I can't tell you how excited. And to us, the excitement of going on a cruise is just as exciting as going to the House of Mickey. So, and we're going to see if this...
The House of Mickey.
Mickey Mouse, Walt Disney World, or Disneyland.
Oh.
So...
I don't know about that.
So,
if it was Disney...
We'll see.
Cruise, maybe, but this is non-Disney. You can't compare that to Walt Disney World. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so, yeah, we are kind of like bouncing off the walls here. We are so excited. Mickey and Minnie can never be around alcohol. We might change their minds on it.
Well, they won't be on the ship, so I think we actually might see the magic on the Nassau day, if I'm not mistaken. I think I read something about that. So we might see the magic there.
Oh, that'd be
Nassau.
cool.
Well, that'd be sad.
No, because
I'll
we
be
might
over
see
there
our friend
knocking, "Let
Deborah.
me in!"
We might see Deborah there.
Deborah,
the one that wasn't really our server, but she was on the next table that we met.
if she comes out of the ship.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We won't be able to go
we'll
in
have to
there.
contact her. Sorry, we just had a squirrel moment. And that's one of the cool things where we're looking for. On both of our Disney cruises, we really built relationships with some of our cast members or their cast members, And we're looking to see, do those relationships translate to on another cruise? So there's just so much that, I mean, do you guys have any questions for us regarding our trip or what?
They're probably asking, why aren't we going on a Disney cruise? What's wrong with you people?
So cool how they have Mickey hanging off the aft. That was on the Dream, isn't it?
Fantasy
that
has
was on the Dream.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And right. Dumbo's going to be out in the theater. Well, Dumbo will probably be done in the theater by the time we go. But Dumbo is coming out next year. Actually, side note, on our Facebook, I actually posted 2 things of like several posters of all the Disney movies that are coming out next year. 2019 is going to be an awesome, huge year for Disney movies. I will say that much right now. And every single one of them, for the most part, I'm looking forward to. I'm still a little iffy on the Aladdin movie, but if I see another preview, maybe it'll change my mind. But everything else is really cool looking.
Paul Willis said, other ships are opposite of Disney. The whole ship is for adults with specific areas for kids. That makes perfect sense. Thank you, Adventures Ahead. We're excited to see your adventures. Some other ones.
Well, the Norwegian Nathan Boat Review channel, it's the new ship, the Bliss. So that's what the Sea Cruisers is choosing to do for the group cruise. So we wanted to try something different for Disney. We haven't done anything non-Disney, so we're willing to give it a shot and see how it goes.
I want to try all the cruise lines, and it's interesting to hear the comments because NCL, I hear a lot of good things, and then I hear a lot of people don't like them. Carnival, the same thing. There's a lot of people that are on here that cruise Carnival.
I thought you meant every cruise ship.
No,
just
NES,
the line. Okay.
Just on here, NES Evolution, which is Adventures Ahead. They are trying to build up their points to get up to a higher status on Carnival. You have La Lido Loca that love Carnival, and there's a lot of people who like it, so that interests me. Some people don't want to even touch Carnival, so I would like to see all the different cruise lines. So that's part of, I think, our new addiction is cruising, and so we'll see how it goes into the future. Yeah, so Tweety, they don't have a glow party per se now. It's called Caliente. So it's a Latino.
You can have glow sticks and stuff.
They call it, yeah. It's called pop Latino music. So I'm gonna be kind of interested to see how that will look. But we are gonna put glow stuff.
Excuse me.
Glow stuff on us. So that should be a fun night.
Wow, okay. I think you need a drink.
Yeah.
No.
Josh said he's not a Disney fan, so don't shoot him. I mean, I guess I'd try a Disney cruise, but I'd never been big on a Disney fan. I would say it's good to experience something different.
Wait,
but
what?
It's NES Evolution. But if you're not a fan of the Disney parks, you probably wouldn't like a Disney cruise because it is well, I don't know if that's, I don't know, maybe that's not right for me to say, but it is, you are immersed in the Disney world. You're not shoved down your throat, and so we never really hung out with the characters, so that's not one of the things we like to do. But if you want to do it, there's tons of characters that you can do, but give it a try. You never know, you might find it interesting. It's always good just to compare. I think the ships are beautiful. The ships are amazing. So the smaller ships, the atriums, are less spectacular than the bigger ones.
I like the outside of the Bliss.
Classic look.
Well, no, like the painting with the whales and everything on the outside of the Bliss. That looks really cool.
Yep. I think I'm sold on Disney cruises now. The Biteleys. Yeah, it's fun. So
I mean, everybody has their own opinion and stuff. So we're all we're respectful of everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
I just personally love Disney ships and cruises. So we want to do all of them at some point. But we're open to try non-Disney once in a while.
Yeah, Paul Wiggins said the Getaway had a glow party. Yeah, I don't know why some of them are doing that. Maybe they're testing it out. They have a country western party, and then they have the Caliente party, and then I'm not sure what other ones they have. They have a silent disco
Molly Dolly.
It's pretty interesting.
She's sold on the rum tour. I'm gonna say, why is the rum gone?
I find it interesting how they come up with alcoholic drinks. Like, rum is from a sugar cane. So who in their mind suddenly created something out of sugar cane and decided they came up with an alcoholic drink? Like, they made it into an alcoholic drink. So I find that kind of the history interesting. And then I also find it interesting the different kinds of rum, like from the age and how they taste. So if we can do something like that, then I'd like to find out more about that.
Well, you know where rum's from. Now you know where vodka's from potato. Where's tequila from?
Is from the agave plant.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yes. So the best thing that the Getaway did was 70s to 80s party. I think they might have that there too, Paul, but I didn't see that on the NCL. They were talking about it. Mouse Talk joined us. Welcome, Mouse Talk.
Hey.
So,
everybody, welcome.
Using fermented corn.
For what?
For Cargo said about using fermented corn to come up with an alcoholic drink. Who knows? They might have it.
Yeah.
So
oh, the worms. Ugh.
Well, you know what?
Tequila. We have one with a worm in it.
We had
it's supposed to make you hallucinate.
We bought Mercal, which it's I don't really know how to explain that, but they said any tequila is a Mercal, but a Mercal isn't a tequila. So I guess it comes from the family, the same kind of thing. But Mercal is an older and a different style of doing it. And they put a worm in it. And I had said when we get to 1,000 subscribers that Greg and I were going to eat that worm that's been fermenting in there for a while. So he's not paying attention.
No, that snowball drink sounds
Thank
really
you,
good.
NES Evolution. Appreciate it. Yeah, we should have fun.
Thank you. Have a good night. So this life of ours is going to make me a drink called a snowball.
Greg's more of a vodka fan than I am. He likes martinis. I like
not really martinis. I like mixed drinks with vodka.
Lemon drop, which is a martini.
Yeah, well, I like lemon drops and blueberry drops. I like blueberry drops better than lemon drops because they usually put fresh blueberries in them. So I only had that one time at a piano bar. It was pretty cool.
So Tweety said that would be great for 1,000 subscriber. We'll do that too, and we will also sing on the 1,000 subscriber video.
He'll sing.
So if that's not punishment enough for you guys watching us eat a worm, then we'll.
And you sing.
Yeah, you might want to.
Well, there's supposed to be karaoke on this ship, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Maybe we might sing a little ditty or something. We'll have Derick on top of a piano with his microphone going, hit it! Start singing, I want to be loved by you. That'd be funny.
Sambuca, I've never had that before. Not my friend, but Sambuca. Oh, my Sambuca and I are dangerous. I've never saw Cargo after dark like you. Sing after the rum tour. Yeah, I think, for nerves, I think now I wouldn't care about singing because I've sang at a couple of weddings. So I don't think I would be that.
So Jim's asking, what's your go-to karaoke song? I don't know if I have a go-to karaoke song, but I have. I have rocked a bar a couple times with a couple songs.
Do you remember the wedding singer? And
oh God,
that guy sang, "Do you really want to hurt me?"
Oh my God, you're gonna be a Boy George impersonator. I am not a Boy George impersonator. That song, it'll get into your head. That's worse than It's a Small World, I think. And I love It's a Small World song.
Or Opa! Or Greg will do some great Cher impersonations. Because somehow when he sings, all of a sudden I'm thinking, why are you singing Cher? She doesn't sing that song. Boy Greg.
Boy Greg, wow.
Molly Dolly, I'm not allowed to sing. It's court ordered. So, so we are going to do karaoke on the ship. I don't know if we're going to film it, but...
Usually when I do karaoke, I like to give it my all. I don't want to be drunk and just, looking silly in front of everybody. I like to actually have fun.
He just wants to look silly without drinking.
Wow. You said I had actually a good voice. A couple of people have actually told me that, which is a nice comment coming from them.
Cargo, Gregory, you need to listen to the Bahamian version of It's a Small World.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Don, for coming by. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody.
Do you really want to make me cry? Angela said that.
Check out the Tip of the Ears karaoke of Billy Idol's Rebel Yell. He killed it. The Tip of the Ears.
Yeah, so it's the Tip of the Ears is a YouTube channel. They're now based out of Orlando.
I haven't heard of them yet.
Yeah, we're subscribed to them, but was just drunk when he said you had a nice voice.
Wow, who said that?
Blaine, 2007.
Wow, thanks, Blaine. I feel the love.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll have fun. I will tell you, I'm horrendous with lyrics. Horrendous.
That's not true. Some of them you get down pat.
Well, if it's an Erasure song, because my favorite music group is Erasure. But if you didn't have any, if I'm not singing, because I can hear, like, if I hear their voice and I know where the song's going, if I don't have that guidance, I would be like, so I know karaoke has a little words on there, but
then you still got to know the tune and how
and I'm terrible
and stuff.
with that. Is that a blanket? This is actually it's a beach towel.
But it is the DC Cruise Line, established in 1998.
Yep.
And then, I don't know which cruise line this is, or, I mean, cruise ship,
that
but
was our last one.
Disney. But it's not the Magic.
I think it is.
That's too big to be the Magic.
No, that's the
That's
aft.
either the Fantasy or the Wonder. The Aft, what?
Nice aft. It's got the nice aft.
But I mean the ship.
The aft is the back, the rear of the ship. I almost said something else.
No, but I'm saying we don't know which ship it is, Derick. I think you had a shot of vodka or something without me knowing.
Cargo. I saw Erasure open for Duran Duran back in 1987, and I thought, who are these yahoos?
Have a good
night,
Molly.
And then I kept
Dolly.
on. See ya, Molly Dolly. Thank you. And I thought, who? The keyboardist looks like someone, because I was really into keyboards, synthesizers, and then I kept on thinking, I know this guy. And then when I went home, my friend's brother said it was Vince Clarke, who is a very well-known keyboardist. He's done a lot for the keyboards, and so I love A Little Respect. I love Chains of Love, which
there's too
Bob and
many
Ashley
for
said.
us to say, but there's a lot of that we love.
I don't know if I have one. Some of their newer ones, Sacred, because they just went on tour. We just saw them. In fact, we're
going to be releasing that video soon too.
We saw them in August.
We released the Share video this past week, so if you haven't had a chance to see it, please check out that video. It was a lot of fun.
So I like every album. There's very few songs from Erasure I don't like. I love keyboards. I love their positive music. They're always happy. Although the last album was a little bit darker than what we're used to, but not depressed mode dark.
The cover of ABBA's "Take a Chance on Me."
Yeah, that's in the video.
That music video was hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm a huge Erasure fan. That's when I grew up, though, in the 80s. So
you got me hooked on them, too. So
they're still around. In fact, they're going in the studio in January for another album. Yay!
I heard them in the 80s. I didn't even know it was them. And then you said, you know this song. I was like, oh, my gosh. I didn't know it was them this whole time. I didn't know their name, so.
Cargo Ship of Fools is probably my least favorite song. I actually like to sing it, but it's not one of my... They always play it in concert, and I wish they would play another song in concert. Mm-hmm. But somehow we've gone into an Erasure conversation instead of the
It's
cruise.
okay, but we've seen them 3 times together anyway in concert, and you've seen them a couple more times than me.
Yeah, the Biteleys, they came out with World Be Gone was their last album they came out with, and that was they toured with Robbie Williams. They came out with it. They toured with Robbie Williams, and then they went on a world tour. It just ended like at the end of. We saw their last one in August, right? Mm-hmm. We saw their last one in August.
Day.
So, but their album came out last year, beginning of last year, I believe. So, So, sing a song from them. We'll practice before we do that. But yeah, there's a few that I would love to. So
we're going.
So we'll do that with our our 1000th show. So
Yeah, you'll sing.
Not 1,000 shoutouts, 1,000
You'll
subscribers.
sing for the 1,000th subscriber. Gotcha.
Yes, we will.
You will, yes.
All right, guys. It looks like we have people dropping off. I know you have a lot on the West Coast. It's already 10:30.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Sorry for being a little late. 15 minutes late, but who's counting? I'm glad everybody was on here with us, and we're looking forward to this cruise. We just want it to be a safe, fun, happy cruise, and to give you guys some good video when we get back. But we're definitely looking forward to it, and I will still be comparing it to Disney. I can't help it, but we'll have fun.
Yeah, it'd be cool for you guys to see what our initial reactions, because when you see us go live on the ship on Saturday, we've already been on ship for probably about 4 hours. Bob and Ashley, Vince Clark, who is from Erasure, he was with the lead singer of Yaz, Alison Moyer.
Thank you, Jim. Have a good night.
Erasure and Alison Moyer were that, and then after that after a few different things, he went and did Erasure. So they've been together since 1985, Vince Clark and Andy Bell has. So cool. All right, guys. I think on that note, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Look forward to you guys enjoying our adventures. And remember, as Walt Disney said,
we are just getting started.
See you guys.
Have a good night. Thank you.